United West Africa. House of Representatives extends submission deadline of memoranda on state creation. On the foreign scene, China, Canada retaliate as United States tariffs come into effect. And in sport, Nigeria's Super Falcons forward Monday gift wins Spanish Liga Player of the Month for February. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged the member states of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, to recommit themselves to the ideals of regional integration and the vision of a prosperous, peaceful and united West Africa. Governor Sanwo-Olu spoke at the opening ceremony of the parliamentary seminar on the ECOWAS Parliament in celebration of 50 years of ECOWAS and 25 years of the ECOWAS Parliament held in Lagos. He implored all the countries in ECOWAS to remove trade barriers by ensuring free movement in the West African corridor and build a region that is not only prosperous and peaceful, but is also inclusive and equitable, as well as a region where every citizen has the opportunity to thrive.
It calls on all of us to reflect on our journey thus far, to jointly celebrate our achievements, and to also work together and chart a course for the future. It reminds us that regional integration is not just a political or an economic endeavor. It is a moral imperative, a commitment to the well-being, a commitment to the prosperity of every citizen of our dear region.
Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Maimunatu Ibrahima, said ECOWAS had achieved a lot in 50 years in many sectors, including economic and peacekeeping. She also said celebrating the Golden Jubilee of ECOWAS in Lagos is important to highlighting the significant role of the state as the host of the Treaty of Lagos.
That the time has come to stop and take stock and question our choices, our objectives, our governance, and our operations. ECOWAS is no doubt one of the best regional economic communities in Africa, going by its multiple achievements in many sectors such as peacekeeping, security, economic integration, and infrastructure.
In his address, the first Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament and Nigeria's Deputy Senate President, Barau Jibrin, said the community had ensured cooperation, dialogue and economic prosperity. He appreciated Governor Sanwo-Olu for hosting the celebration of 50 years of ECOWAS and 25 years of the ECOWAS Parliament in Lagos. The first female speaker in the history of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mojisola Miranda, has resigned from her position while Mudashiru Obasa has been reinstated and sworn in as the speaker. Miranda announced her resignation at plenary following a deal brokered by party leaders to end the leadership crisis in the 10th State Assembly. Miranda was elected as Speaker on January 13, 2025, following the removal of Mudashiru Obasa. She held the office for 49 days.
It is with every sense of responsibility that I hereby give you notice of my decision to resign as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. I did not arrive at this decision lightly. We are the representative of the good people of Lagos with a mandate to protect our democracy and ensure good governance. I am a good student of political history, and in this regard, I know that this is a point at which, as your leader, I have to make this selfless sacrifice to resign in order to protect this institution.
In several emotional speeches preceding her resignation, lawmakers eulogized Miranda as a compassionate, humble, dedicated source of inspiration and time-conscious leader who has made history and written her name in gold. Also, this Deputy Speaker, Fatai Mojid, stepped down from the role, reverting to his role as the Chief Whip of the House, while Setoji David Badagry Constituency 2 reverted to his post as the Deputy Chief Whip. Temitope Adewale Ifako-Ijayi Constituency 1 retained his position as the Majority Leader, while Adidamola Kasumu Ikeja Constituency 2 remains in his position as Deputy Majority Leader. Our correspondent Abiola Fagbolagun reports that Miranda returned as Deputy Speaker of the House and took the oath of office. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to fostering creativity and innovation as a key driver of economic growth and global recognition. Speaking at the Design Innovation Exhibition 2025 in Victoria Island, Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, emphasized the administration's vision of positioning Lagos as a global hub for design and innovation. She noted that Lagos remains the creative capital of Africa, with a thriving design and manufacturing sector that continues to contribute significantly to economic diversification. Benson Awoyinka stated that under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Lagos State government has prioritized the creative economy through policies, infrastructure, and strategic partnerships to ensure that creatives in Lagos receive the necessary support to compete on the global stage. The Commissioner highlighted the importance of innovation, technology, and sustainability in driving the creative sector forward and urged all stakeholders to sustain the momentum and continue exploring cutting-edge solutions that will further strengthen the industry. Lagos State Government, through the Safety Commission, has organized a 3-day training for Vehicle Inspection and Safety Commission officers. Speaking at the opening of the training program in Ikeja, Director General, Lagos Safety Commission, Lanre Mujala, stated that the adoption of compressed natural gas, CNG, as an alternative fuel is not just an energy solution, but a declaration of the present administration's resolve to embrace cleaner, safer, and more affordable energy systems. According to Mojala, the training involves both practical and technical sessions, noting that this is a follow-up to the state's adoption of CNG buses and e-bike into its transportation system, which is in tandem with the presidential initiative on energy transition to cleaner and alternative fuel. In his remarks, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Sheson Ogundeko, maintained that for any issue that has to do with transportation to be successful, safety is key and should not be compromised. Ogundeko added that aside the advantages inherent in the conversion of vehicles to CNG-powered vehicles, which will lower the cost of transportation, it will also reduce carbon emissions and improve air quality. Now to the rest of the stories. The House of Representatives has extended the deadline for the submission of memoranda on the creation of new states and local government to March 26. The House spokesperson, Akin Rotimi, in a statement said this decision was arrived at following public demand for additional time to refine and resubmit their legislative proposals. According to the statement, to be eligible for consideration, proposals for state creation must meet specific requirements, including support from at least 2/3 majority of elected parliamentarians representing the affected area in the Senate, House of Representatives, State House of Assembly, and local government councils. It will be recalled that on February 7, the House Committee on Constitution Review announced that it had received memoranda to create an additional 31 states, stating that none of the proposals met the constitutional requirement. The federal government has mandated that road contractors will work on site for at least 2 weeks before receiving mobilization fees. Minister of Works David Umahi announced this during an inspection of the Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria-Kano dual carriageway. Umahi explained that the policy aims to ensure that only committed contractors handle Nigeria's road projects, thereby reducing cases of abandoned construction sites, stressing that the ministry's decision is the way to go for sustainable project development and delivery. The minister provided updates on the The minister provided updates on the Abuja Kaduna Zaria Kano Door carriageway, a key economic corridor linking Nigeria's northern and southern regions, as well as neighboring countries like Cameroon, Niger, and Benin. He said the final section of the project, Zaria Kano, would soon be approved and awarded, addressing the recent termination of the contract and the project, citing delays as the reason. Umahi added that these measures aim to enhance accountability, minimize project abandonment, and improve the quality of road construction across Nigeria. As the world celebrates World Engineering Day today, Chairman, Lagos branch of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Olukorede Kesha, has called on engineers to embrace innovation, prioritize sustainability, foster collaboration, champion ethical practice, and invest in education and capacity building. Kesha said this year's theme, Shaping Our Sustainable Future Through Engineering, is not merely a slogan, but a call to action, a mandate for every engineer to embrace innovation, responsibility, and foresight in all endeavors. She said the theme resonates deeply with the challenges and opportunities of this time, with a profound sense of purpose and a renewed commitment to the profession's vital role in shaping the future. Kesha urged engineers to use the World Engineering Day as a catalyst for action, a moment to reaffirm their commitment to building a better future for all and work together to ensure that the legacy they leave behind is one of innovation, sustainability, and progress. She added that the Lagos branch of the Nigerian Society of Engineers is committed to playing a leading role in shaping a sustainable future for Lagos and the nation, and will continue to advocate for policies and initiatives that promote sustainable engineering practices. Now to foreign news. China and Canada have announced retaliatory action as United States President Donald Trump's tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China come into effect. Canada has vowed 25% tariffs on $150 billion worth of U.S. imports, while China announced 10 to 15% tariffs on U.S. agriculture imports and is also targeting U.S. firms with retaliatory action. President Trump has doubled the levy on Chinese imports to 20% in response to accusations that Beijing is not doing enough to stop the flow of fentanyl into the U.S. Trump said the import taxes will force Canada and Mexico to take more action to curb illegal drugs and migrants entering the country. U.S. markets dropped and Asian markets turned jittery as the possibility of a trade war, and experts have warned American consumers will likely face higher costs for certain products. Now, sport. Super Falcons forward Monday Gift has won the Spanish Liga F's Player of the Month for February. Monday was recognized for her impressive displays for UDG Tenerife during the month under review. The 23-year-old scored 2 goals in 3 league appearances in February. The former RC Robocoin star was on target against Sevilla and Valencia. Monday has scored 10 goals in 18 league appearances for Tenerife this season. Etobe recalled that Super Falcons captain Rashidat Ajibade won the inaugural edition of the award. Another Nigerian, Edna Imade, has also won the individual accolade this season. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, do not drink and drive. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, inaugurated new centers at Ikorodu, Ikotun, and Ekwe? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged members of the economic community of West African states ECOWAS to recommit themselves to the ideals of regional integration and the vision of a prosperous, peaceful, and united West Africa. The House of Representatives has extended the deadline for the submission of memoranda on the creation of new states and local governments to March 26. Also told you that China and Canada have announced retaliatory action as United States President Donald Trump's tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China come into effect. And in sports, Super Falcons forward Monday Gift has won the Spanish Liga F's Player of the Month for February. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafolashiri. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.